focus on like core and then some good stretching. Sound good? Can't see you guys, so I'm gonna say yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get comfortable. So I'm gonna have you guys lie back first. Okay. So lie back. Close your eyes and pay attention to your breath. Slow it down. Okay. So when your body's relaxed, the oxygen can flow more freely to your organs, your muscles and organs. So just relax your jaws, relax your shoulders. Start to breathe slow in and out through your nose. Maybe place one hand over on your belly and just feel your belly rising and falling with your breath. And just every once in a while, scan your body. Scan it to see if you're clenching anywhere, if there's any tension. And just bring your breath there. So just slowly preparing your body for your practice with your breath. Just letting go every day. And focusing on taking care of you. So taking about 3 more slow inhales and exhales. And then on your next inhale, take your arms overhead. Just give yourself a full body stretch. Right, fingertips all the way down to your toes. Then hug both your knees into your chest. Go ahead and lift your head. Bring your forehead to your knees. And then maybe just kind of rocking forward and back or sideways, whichever feels better for you. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and separate your knees. So take your hands on your knees, separate them, press your knees down towards your shoulders, towards your armpits. While you're pressing your knees down, press your sacrum down to the mat too, so don't let the butt curl up. Try to flatten out your lower spine. And then bring your knees back together. Take your arms out wide. Inhale. Exhale, lower your knees over to the right side. Turn your head over to the left. Inhale, bring your knees up. Exhale, lower the knees over to the left and turn your head over to the right. Inhale, up. Again, to the right. Inhale, up. To the left. Up. About 3 more times each way. Just kind of loosening up your spine. And next time, bring the knees over to the right side, hold it this time. And bring your knees up, lower the knees over to the left side. And bring your knees up. Take both your legs up, straight up. All right, and then just point and flex your foot. And circle, so rotate your ankles. Take them in the opposite direction. Again, point and flex. And then point your toes up, spread your toes apart, stretch them out. Okay. Notice how it engages your shins and kind of start to feel the heat. Okay. Bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest. Alright, so we're going to start off with your knees bent. Bring your legs into right angles, 90-degree angles, point your toes. So this may seem easy, but if you do it properly, you're going to really feel it. So you're going to pull the ribs down to the hips, belly button all the way down to the spine. So basically you're trying to avoid any kind of extension in your lower back. Alright, so you want to keep pressing your middle spine and your lower spine. Glue it to your mat. Keep that. Alright, start out by just with one leg. Maybe place your hands on your hips or on your belly or on your ribs. So make sure that when you start to lower the legs, the ribs don't go pushing up to the ceiling. Okay, so keep the toes pointed, and then movement coming from your hips. You're going to lower the right leg. Just going to keep the knee bent. Lower the leg as much as you can without the lower spine coming off the mat, and then bring it back up. And then the left. Do these slowly. Bring it up. Again, you want to lower it as much as you can. And if you all of a sudden you start to feel the lower spine coming off the mat, back it up. Going from side to side, make sure those ribs stay really knit them in towards each other. And pull it down towards your hips. Now, baby, next time, see if you can keep the legs together and lower them down at the same time. Try it. If it gets to be too much, go back to one leg at a time. Now we're going to add the arms to this. So come back, bring the knees back up, take your arms straight up towards the ceiling. So maybe you have a hard time with this, opposite sides. Okay, but take your time. So you're going to, again, spine stays completely flat. Lower the right leg, take your left arm up. The part here with your arms involved, the ribs really won't shut up. So keep it really hugging and tight. And bring it up. Lower your left and the right arm up by your right ear. Don't let those ribs move. Okay. And bring it up. Side to side. There's no need to rush. Focus on the quality of your movements. Okay, let's do 3 more times each side. It's always better to stop and rest if you start to get sloppy. Okay. you get too tired, because then that's when your body starts to compensate. Okay. Okay. And then next time, go ahead and hug both your knees into your chest. Press it down. Now, take your arms out wide. Keep your knees bent. Lower the knees over to, so bring the knees over to the right side, but try to bring the knees to your right elbow. So pull it up to your right elbow. Bring your knees up. Bring it to your left elbow. Bring it up. Again, to the right. Bring it up. To your left. Up. 3 more times each way. Bring your legs up, take your legs straight up. Okay, flex your feet. So you're pressing your heels up to the ceiling. And again, you're gonna, let's just take your right leg out to the right, all the way down to the mat. Engage your inner thigh, all right? Brace your core. Bring the right leg back up. Lower your left leg out to the left. Bring it up. Again, to the right. Bring it up. To the left. Up. Now, bring the right leg all the way down to the right side. Bring your left leg on top of your right. So try to get the feet to stack. All right. Now, lift the left leg up. It's a windmill action. Lift the leg up. Keep bringing it over to the left side until it pulls the right leg up. Okay. All the way over to the left. And again, try to stack your feet. Again, lift the right leg, pull it, bring it all the way to the right side until it pulls the left leg up. Left. And just about 3 or 4 more. Just keep going. So there's a lot going on here besides the core. You know, you're getting the hip opening, the hip stretch, the spinal rotation. Now you have the option of doing exactly what we've been doing, or keep the legs together the whole entire time. Bring it up and take it from side to side. You're trying to bring the toes all the way up to your hands. And if you're trying it with your legs together, but it's a little tough, just bend your knees a little bit. All right. Let's do one more time each side. And bring your legs up, hug your knees into your chest, and then scoot yourself back onto your mat. You kind of tend to crawl when you're doing that stuff. Alright, so hug your knees in. Okay. Now, extend your legs up. Okay. Lift your head, lift your shoulders. Okay. Lower your legs just halfway, so about 45 degrees. Again, the thing is pull the ribs down to the hips, belly button all the way to your spine, middle and lower spine pressing into the mat.
I'm sorry, but I can't answer that yet.
Why this always comes on? Now from there, lower it another halfway. So your legs are kind of hovering. Gotta pull the ribs down to the hips. You guys squeeze your legs together so you can feel your inner thighs engage. Squeeze your glutes. Bring the legs back up to 90 degrees. Okay. And again, lower just halfway to about 45 degrees. Squeeze your legs together. You're gonna make it harder. Lift the head, lift the shoulders. Pull the ribs down to the hips. Keep your lower spine pressing in. You can really feel the difference when you do that. Lower another halfway from there. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze your glutes. Lift it up, 90 degrees, one more time. Lower halfway. This time maybe take the arms up by your ears. Lower another halfway from there. And lie back, hug your knees into your chest. Okay. Bring the soles of your feet together, open the knees out wide. Again, come back to your breath. So close your eyes and just take about 3 to 5 slow inhales and exhales. Alright, so again, you're just trying to get the oxygen to flow to your muscles, to your organs, with your calm breaths, breathing in and out through your nose. Now bring the knees together, keep your knees bent. Alright, you're going to point the toes up. So you're on your heels. Bend your elbows, have the palms facing each other, fingers pointing up. Dig your heels in. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Okay. Now, slowly, okay, slow walks. Walk your heels forward as much as you can without bringing your butt down to the mat. Okay. And then you're going to slowly walk it in. You're on your heels the whole time. When you do this slowly, you can really feel the cross pattern, you know, from the hip to the opposite shoulder and vice versa. Okay. So you're going to do that a few times. Walk it out, walk it in, staying on your heels the whole entire time. And as you do this, you know, see if you can keep your torso pretty steady. All right. Walk it in. Next time you walk it out, you're going to hold it. All right, so walk it out as much as you can. So really getting the whole posterior chain, the whole back side. So press your triceps down, so elbows and inner shoulders, press it down. Lift those hips, dig your heels in. Three, 2, 1, and lower down. Okay. Walk your feet in. Hug your knees into your chest. All right, now let's go ahead and rock it up. Come all the way up to your hands and your knees. from your hands and your knees. Go and tuck your toes under. Lift your knees up, make your knees hover. Lift the belly. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. And you're going to come right back. Come back, get the knees hovering. Lift up, downward facing dog. Now let's just make those dynamic movements. We're just going to move. All right, so inhale, come forward, knees hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees hover. Exhale, downward facing. One more time. Inhale, knees hover. Exhale, downward facing. Walk your feet out to the outer edges of your mat. Okay, so feet are out wider. You're going to come into your full plank. Tighten up your thighs, tighten up your glutes. Try getting your hands a little bit closer together so your wrists are actually like right under the shoulders. Because typically when you go into your down dog, your hands are a little bit out wider, like outer shoulder distance. This one's pretty much stacked. Now, lift the right leg up. Pull the right knee in towards your right elbow. Take it straight back. Knee to your right elbow. So you're not rounding the spine. Don't stretch your spine. Kick it straight back. Squeeze your glute. Pull it in. Kick it back. Just 2 more times. Pull it in. Kick it back. 1 more time. Pull it in. Kick it back. Set the right foot down. Lift the left leg. So again, engage your core. Squeeze your glute. Pull the left knee in. Kick it back. Pull it in. Kick it back. Pull it in. Kick it back. Pull it in. Back 1 more time. Pull it in. Kick it back. Set the foot down. Keep the feet out wider. Push back, downward facing dog. From there, bring your elbows down to the mat. Come back into your downward dog. Feet are still out wide. Come to your full plank. Now, so you get light. Come up on the fingertips of your left hand. So as soon as you do that, make sure your hips don't go off to the side. So keep those hips really steady. Like imagine you're balancing a full glass of water on your lower back. Come up onto fingertips. Now immediately you should feel the connection between your right hand and left side. All right. Left hip, right shoulder. Take your left arm straight up. Set it down. All right, so tighten up every single muscle in your body. Get them all to really connect and support each other. Okay. Come up on fingertips of your right hand. Start there. Get a little bit lighter. Notice, make sure those hips don't move. Take your right arm straight ahead. If they do, it's okay. Just getting stronger each time. Shaking is good. Set the right hand down. Push it back, downward facing dog. Shaking is just like your nervous system, like saying, what the hell is going on? All right, so come back to your full plank. Now let's try both. Lift the right leg up. At least come up on the fingertips of your left hand, or so if you take your left arm straight ahead. Stay there, or pull the right knee into your right elbow, towards your right elbow. All right, kick it back, set everything back down. Again, lift your left elbow, or left leg, sorry. Come up on fingertips of your right hand. Stay there or take your right arm straight ahead. Stay there or pull the left knee towards your left elbow. Kick it back. Come back and click. Whew. Downward facing dog. Again, bring your elbows down, going right into your dolphin. This is your recovery. Right? So going through your forearms. Let's do that one more time. Remember, with repetition makes progress. Lift the right leg, tighten it up. So even though you're not on your back, think about getting your spine completely flat. So you gotta pull the ribs down to the hips, belly button up to your spine, come up onto the fingertips of your left hand. Stay there or take your left arm straight ahead. Stay there, pull the right knee in towards your right elbow, towards your right arm. Kick everything back, plank. Lift your left leg. All the muscles working together. Come up on the right fingertips. Take your right arm straight ahead. Pull the left knee in. Kick it back. And set it down. Push it back, downward facing dog. Bring your elbows down to the mat. Dolphin. Lift up into your downward facing dog. So that's a great little exercise, you guys, going from dolphin right into your downward dog to really strengthen your upper back and the shoulders, especially for those of you that want to go into, like arm balances and stuff. So you guys squeeze the elbows in towards each other. Don't come forward into plank. You got to stay back in down dog. Bring your elbows down, go right into your dolphin. Lift right back up into your down dog. You got to lift those elbows up at the same time. Up and down at the same time. So give it a try. And if you're not feeling those muscles when you're going to chaturanga, you're not doing chaturanga right. Okay. Let's give it a couple more times. Down or facing. Inhale, come to your full plank. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. All right. So take your arms at your sides. All right. Lift your head. Lift your chest. Reach back. All right, so first, your tops of your feet are pressing down. I'm going to try to time some of these. Okay, so lift, 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 press the tops of your feet down so your kneecaps are actually lifting up off the mat. And lift your legs up. Don't worry about it. You don't have to look forward or up. Keep your cervical spine neutral. Engage all your muscles. Even like spread your toes apart, stretch them out. Lift up even higher. And lower down and rest. Okay. Now you're going to bend your knees. All right. Charlie Chaplin feet. So press your inner heels together, point the toes outward. Okay. Get your knees a little bit out wider than your hips. Okay, so let's break this down. You're going to first, just rest your forehead on your hands. You're going to press your heels together. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze your glutes. Push your heels up to the ceiling. All right? And then you're going to bring it down. And again, you're going to push it up. bring it down. You gotta press your heels together. Up, down, just 2 more times. Up. One more time, push it up and bring it down. So just keep your knees bent, inner heels pressing together still, but relax. Take your arms straight ahead. Okay. Lift your head, lift your chest. Okay, now, so your pinky edges of your hands are pressing down into the floor. Pull the head, the arm bones back, so retract the shoulders so your chest lifts up even more. Okay. Press it down. So we've got the arms completely engaged. Shoulders, pull it back even more. Retract, retract. Okay. Now you probably fall down into your chest a little bit more, but you're going to lift your arms up. And then you're going to bend your elbows. Pull your elbows back, but you got to lift them up. Pull it back so you can really get those full lats engaged. So you're trying to get the elbows up and back like you're trying to get them to touch. Okay. So arms stretch forward. Exhale, pull it back. Stretch it forward. Pull it back. Now, press your heels together. Keep your heels up. So the whole back side. The whole full back side, you guys. Upper back, lower back, your glutes, and your hamstrings, so behind your thighs. All right. Again, reach it forward. Pull it back. Reach it forward. So relax and bring the knees back down as you take your arms straight ahead and engage everything. Lift everything up. Stretch it up. Lift it up. 3 more times. Stretch. Lift. Stretch. Lift. 1 more. Stretch. And lift. And then come down and rest. I lied. This might turn into 1 full hour of core. No, I promise we'll stretch. All right, so from here, inhale into your cobra. Lift your chest. Okay, stretch it. Watch your toes, you guys. The tendency is for the toes to sickle in, so stretch the big toes away from your inner ankles. Roll your shoulders back and lower down. Again, inhale. Exhale, lower down. 1 more time, inhale into your cobra. Exhale, lower down. Push up onto your knees, sit back in child's pose. Again, pay attention to your breath. Slow it down, keep your jaws relaxed. It's all about trying to get your oxygen into your muscles, into your organs with your breath. All right, come on back up onto your hands and your knees. Let's do a few cat-cows. Do these slowly, so focus on trying to get into each vertebrae. One more full cycle of your cat-cow. And then come into neutral spine. And come on down to your forearms. Have the palms facing up, forearms parallel with each other, elbows right under the shoulders. Walk your feet back, forearm plank. This first one, we're just going to be still. Alright, so what really helps you guys if you can focus on your breath. Taking those full inhales, complete exhales, and slow breaths. Breathing in through your nose. Tighten up your thighs, tighten up your glutes. Pull the ribs down to the hips. Nice. Come on down and rest. Okay. Now you're going to go ahead and push up into your full plank. Okay. Push it back, downward facing dog. And again, come into your full plank. You're going to bring your right forearm down, lining up your left hand with your right elbow, so straight across. Okay, you're going to lift the left leg up. Pull the lower ribs up towards your back ribs. You can pull the left knee to your left elbow, kick it back, squeeze your glute, pull the knee to your chest, kick it back to your elbow, back to your chest, back. 3. We're going for 10. Try to do 10 or as many as you can. This is 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Kick it back. Now set the left foot down, roll onto your right side for side plank. Okay. Get your hips up. Push your right shoulder away from your ear. That's what's going to help engage your lats. Taking pressure away from your shoulders. All right, bring the left forearm down. Come all the way down. Rest for a moment. Okay. Set the hands next to your chest. Tuck your toes. Push up into your full plank. That's a different way of saying do a push-up. Downward facing dog. And inhale, come to your full plank. Bring your left forearm down. So again, line it up, you guys. Elbow straight across from your right hand. Okay. Lift the right leg up. Squeeze your glute. Knee to your right elbow. Kick it back. Squeeze your glute. Pull the knee to your chest. Kick it back. Right elbow to the chest. Again, so aim to go for 10. If you need to take a break, but then get right back into it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Good. Kick it back. roll into your left side. Side plank. Get your hips up, push your hips up to the ceiling. Get the left shoulder away from your ear. Five more seconds. Bring the right forearm down. Come all the way down onto your belly. Rest. Alright, so coming up onto your forearms. I think we're done with core. We'll stretch. Okay. So bring your legs together, lift your chest. Bend the right knee. Reach back, grab for your foot. Press the foot down, pull your chest forward. Keep your right hip bone pressing down to the mat. Release your right foot. Bend the left knee, grab your left foot, press it down. Okay, so watch it, that left hip isn't rising up, okay? Press it down. And then release your left foot. Push it up, child's pose. All right, coming up onto your hands and your knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right leg up, squeeze your glute, lift the leg, now pull the knee into your chest. Hold it for another breath, and then step the foot up right inside your right hand. All right, go ahead and set your left knee down. Bring both hands to your right thigh. Push your hips back. Posterior tilt your pelvis, so meaning like push the sitting bones down to the backs of your knees. All right, squeeze your left glute, keep that, and then bend the right knee. So be mindful. Okay, keep your chest lifted. And then, like, take your chest back and take your left arm up by your left ear. So if this is doing it for you, great, stay here. If you rather grab the foot, you're going to start over. You're going to grab the foot, all right, and then push your hips back to that foot. Okay. Again, focus on trying to posterior tilt your pelvis as much as you can. Squeeze your left glute, and then bend the right knee. Release your foot, push back. Come on to the heel of your right foot. Then roll inner and outer heel. So in and out. And we're going for the hip rotations as well as getting into all the hamstrings. And then you're going to hold at the tightest part of your hamstrings. All right, and then pull your chest forward and push your sitting bones back. Bend the right knee. Okay, lift the left knee up. Walk hands over to the left side. You're just gonna sit down, squat down to the right side. Left knee, left toes are pointing straight up. Push your chest back. Push your right knee back with your right arm. If you want to take a twist, or maybe a little bind, where you take your left arm around your lower back and right arm around your shin, feel free to do that. Now, if you're in that bind, go ahead and let it go. Go ahead, everyone, sit down onto your butt. Okay, bring the right knee down. Okay, so now you're kind of facing your left leg. So left leg is straight, and the right leg is kind of like half Virasana. Okay, take your arms up, and exhale, fold over your left leg. Lift the right knee up, come back up. So lift your butt off the mat, set your hands down, lift your hips up, get the left foot flat, and push your sitting bones back and up to the ceiling. So it's going to get a little deeper into your groin stretch. Just going to hold it for another breath or two. And then coming up onto your hands, walk hands to the front of your mat. Step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Kick your left leg up. Pull the knee into your chest and step the foot up right inside your left hand. Forgot to hold that for a little bit. But set the right knee down. Okay, again, set it up. Push your hips back. Posterior, tilt your pelvis, squeeze your right glute. Keep your chest lifted, and then bend the left knee. Take your right arm up by your right ear. Okay. Stay there or bend the right knee, grab for your foot. Again, if you're grabbing the foot, start over. Push your hips back. Push your hips to the foot, squeeze your right glute, posterior tilt your pelvis, and then bend the left knee. Release, push your hips back, and come onto the heel. Again, just slowly roll from inner heel to outer heel. then you can find wherever feel the most sensation. Okay. And pull your chest forward as you push your sitting bones back. And then bend the knee. Lift the right knee up. Walk hands over to the right side. And you're going to squat down to the left knee, left foot. Keep your chest lifted. If you want to take a twist, take the right arm up. If you want to take a bind, take the right arm around your lower back. Left arm around your shin. If you're in that bind, let it go. Sit all the way down. Bring the left knee down in front of you. Sit up straight. Take your arms up. And then come forward. And then slowly come on up. So lift the left knee up, come back up, get the right foot flat. Get your feet more parallel, and again push your hips way back. Hold for just a couple more breaths. And then walk hands forward, step it back, downward facing dog. And then go and set your knees down. Go and lie onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together, open the knees out wide. Relax your jaws. Relax your shoulders. Slow your breath. Before you rush back to your evening, take this time. See how much, it's just for 2, maybe 3 minutes. See how much you can really just let go. Just like consciously working your way through your body. Soften your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaws. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your back. Relax your arms. Relax your hands. And just feel your belly rise and fall. Just riding the wave of your breath. Relax your legs. Relax your feet. Just completely let go and dissolve for 3 more breaths. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. Thank you for joining me this evening. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night and have a very restful sleep. And let me know what you thought of this class, and give me your feedback. Namaste.